Alright. Hello, everybody. I'm not gonna lie, and we're gonna start our journey in Final Fantasy. So we've got one character that I've been playing around with, um, but this is gonna be our main for the story. Made Mikote, I think is how you pronounce it. I'm not sure. I'm a butcher lingo. Um, we're gonna start as an archer, and once we get to the point to where we can change classes, um, we'll probably pick up Lancer, and then I will for sure um, pick up either Marauder or Gladiator. I'm not 100% yet. But pick up a tanking to help us get the dungeon quests done quicker, hopefully. Um, Very excited for this journey. Um, I've played this game in the past. My lady's crazy.
Here. Here. Feel. Here. Feel. Think.
Ooh, I'm gonna look so sick. Oi. You alright, lad? You were moaning in your sleep and sweating buckets besides. That'll be the aether, I reckon. Some are more prone to the sickness than others. No need to fret, though. You'll soon get used to it. Moogles. Feeling better, Kupo? Aha, you can see us. I had a feeling you could, Kupo. We're Moogles, and we live in this wood. Normal folks can't see or hear us, which makes you special, Kupo. And seeing as how you're special, maybe you can tell us something. The wood's been restless of late. Lots of strange things happening. Have you chanced to witness anything suspicious, Kupo? But of course you haven't. You've only just arrived. Well, there's nothing for it. Then we'll just have to keep looking. Nice to meet you, Kupo. Gridania is still a fair way off, in case you were wondering. Seeing as you're awake, how's about you keep me company till we get there? Them young'uns don't much care for conversation, see? Bremont's the name and peddlin's me trade. As for your good self, judging by your unusual garments, I'd say you were one of them new adventurers. Am I warm? I knew it. Going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. So long as you can avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no secret that adventuring's a risky business, these days especially. What was it that first attracted you to it? To win glory. Glory, eh? Well, if you're willing to take on them tasks as other folks ain't, an adventurer such as yourself can win fame what coin can't buy. When you arrive in town, you'll want to report to the Adventurers Guild. You can find out everything you need to know about the adventuring business in there. Just remember, though, there are more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact. Halt. Go no further. What's this, then? Oh. Whoa! Well, what's going on? A skirmish has broken out up ahead with the Ixal. For your own safety, you must remain here until... Oh. Oh no! Bloody hells, we shall hold them here. Try to break clear. That was too bleeding close. I said the Ixal to send us a welcoming party, though, eh? Joking aside, this won't be the last time you meet those feathered fiends. So just you take care, all right? By the by, is this your first trip to Grandania? Yes, it is. It is. Well then, let this journey itinerant tell you the ins and outs of your destination. The city of Gridania lies slap bang in the middle of the Black Shroud, the biggest, luscious forest in all of Eorzea. Though it ain't near as lush as it used to be, saying that. Not since the calamity laid half of it to waste. The destruction prompted a herd of new nasties to move in and gave the Ixal unneeded encouragement, for man raids have become a daily occurrence. Ah, at long last. Behold Gridania, the forest nation blessed by the elementals.
The Black Shroud, the ancient forest, close to the heart of Eorzea. Beneath the boughs of its towering trees lies the woodland city-state of Gridania.
Gridania.
Once a sanctuary from the world beyond the hedge, even the mighty elementals, eternal guardians of the forest, could not forestall the coming of the seventh umbral era. However, the goddess Nofika was never one to forsake her children, and today she welcomes another brave soul. One who may yet play a telling role in the tale of this great realm.
And here's where we part ways, son. I'm off to the markets to deliver me wares, then it's back to the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this, by way of thanks for keeping me company. Hey, you never did tell me your name, did you? Well, here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider us square.
May the matron take him to her bosom, that he may never want. And in his heart sow serenity, purity, and sanctity.
My goal eventually is to have every job maxed, but we'll see. You there, yes, you. Your face is not known to me, newly come to the city, no doubt. I am Bertinet, a wood whaler of Gridania. It is my duty to protect our nation from her enemies while welcoming those who may yet prove her friends. Let us see what you are. Bet. Bet, dude. Welcome to Gridania, a vibrant forest nation cradled in the bosom of nature. Please select the control scheme you wish to use. Mouse and keyboard, my boy. Um, pretty self-explanatory. WASD. You can use a controller if you want. I don't want to turn the camera. I'm gonna make some adjustments real quick. I like to have several bars. Don't know why. I think it's just habit because of. You know what? I'm going to. I think I'm going to make some adjustments. I think we'll have one here. We'll have one here. And I think we'll try that out and see if we like that. Oh, we've got to make them visible. And so I don't think I've ever used the play guide, but I'll put those here, and then I like to have my sprint here. And okay, I think that's a decent starting point. Pretty easy. You walk up to them, right click them. You get a little description of what's going on, and you have to click accept. I gotta fix the chat bar too. Another green adventurer, I presume. I thought as much. We cannot allow strangers to wander Gridania unchecked and untested. Before you rush off and begin pestering every second citizen for work, I suggest you make yourself known at Carline Canopy. That's the headquarters of the local Adventurers Guild, in case you were wondering. The Carline Canopy is the building you see behind me. Speak to Mother Mione within, and she will take you in hand. Perfect. Perfect. This is the duty list. I need to log details. I need this to be bigger because I'm blind. And I think this is going to go bigger. So a little better. That way I can actually read it because I'm playing on 1440p, so I think it's like, yep. Ooh. Whoa. Just kidding. Undo that. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how things are set up. I might have to scoot this over because that might bother me, but oh, perfect. Perfect. Yep, that's good. Okay. And so, I'm gonna start off for sure doing side quests and whatnot. If you don't like it, let me know and maybe I'll change it up. Well, what have we here? Wide-eyed, wandering young adventurer come to put your name down at the guild, I assume. Welcome. Mione is my name, or Mother Mione as most call me, and the Carline Canopy is my place. As the head of the Adventurers Guild in Gridania, I have the honor of providing guidance to the fledgling heroes who pass through our gates. No matter your ambitions, the Guild is here to help you attain them. In return, we expect you to fulfill your duties as an adventurer by assisting the people of Gridania. A fine deal, wouldn't you agree? To an outsider's eyes, all may seem well with our nation, but naught could be further from the truth. The people live in a state of constant apprehension. The Ixal and the various gangs of common bandits provide an unending supply of trouble compounded by the ever-present threat of the Garlean Empire to the north, and that is to say nothing of the Calamity. Even now, the wounds have barely begun to heal. Ah, but I speak of it as if you were there. Forgive me, 5 years passed. Eorzea was well nigh laid to waste when a dread worm emerged from within the lesser moon, Dalamud, and rained fire upon the realm. It is this which people call the Calamity. Scarcely a square mile of the Twelveswood was spared the devastation, yet despite the forest's extensive wounds, not a soul among us can recall precisely how it all happened. I'm well aware of how improbable that must sound to an outsider. It is improbable, but it's also true. For reasons we can ill explain, the facts surrounding the Calamity are shrouded in mystery. There are as many versions of events as there are people willing to recount them. Yet amidst the hazy recollections and the conflicting accounts, all agree on one thing, that Eorzea was saved from certain doom by a band of valiant adventurers. Whatever else we've misremembered, none of us have forgotten the heroes who risked their life and limb for the sake of the realm. And yet, whenever we try to say their names, the words die upon our lips. And whenever we try to call their faces to mind, we see naught but silhouettes amidst the blinding glare. Oh, I'm sorry. Thus have these adventurers come to be known as the Warriors of Light. Pray do not feel daunted by the deeds of legends. We do not ask that you become another Warrior of Light, only that you do what you can to assist the people of Gridania. Great or small, every contribution counts. I trust you will play your part. Of course I will. All that's left then is to conclude the business of registration. Here's a quill. Scrawl your name right there. Otay. Oh, and I would appreciate it if you used your real name. There is a special place in the Seventh Hell for those who use amusing aliases. I'm not gonna lie, none. And you're quite sure that isn't an amusing alias? Very well. From this moment forward, you are a registered adventurer of Gridania, nation blessed of the elementals and the bounty of the Twelfthwood. The guild expects great things from you. Look at what just arrived, another God's damned adventurer. Don't you start with that. Adventurers are the very salve that Gridania needs. The elder Seedseer herself bade us welcome them with open arms. Do you mean to disregard her will? Of course not. Lest you forget, it is my sworn duty to uphold the peace. Am I to blame if outsiders bring mistrust upon themselves? You, adventurer, mind that you do not cause any trouble here, or I shall personally cast you out of this realm and into the seventh hell. Pay that outburst no mind. He meant only to counsel you. Suspicious characters have been prowling the Twelfthwood of late, you see, and the Wood Whalers feel they cannot afford to take any chances. As is often the way with folk who live in isolation, Gridanians are wont to mistrust things they do not well know, your good self included. Fear not, however. Given a catalogue of exemplary deeds in no more than a handful of years, the locals will surely warm to you. On behalf of my fellow citizens, I welcome you to Gridania. May you come to consider our nation as your own in time. Now then, you may depend on old Mother Mione to teach you a few things that every adventurer should know. Otay. Teach away, teach away, tell me all the things. This concludes the introductory game tutorial. You have taken the first step as an adventurer in the city of Gridania. Listen well to the wisdom of Mother Mione, and then you go forth and discover the incredible adventures that await you. Okay, this is the logo for the main scenario quest. This tells you where the next one is, and it's also like a sub quest. Oh, we leveled up, so cool. So every shot has a 20% chance of becoming straight shot ready, in which case you can use straight shot, which is a stronger attack, basically. Mione, proprietress of the Carline Canopy, wants you to perform 3 tasks that will help you learn the fundamentals of adventuring. Okay. Let us begin at the beginning, shall we? Now that you are a formal member of the Adventurers Guild, we must be sure you have a firm grasp of the fundamentals of adventuring. To that end, I have 3 tasks I wish you to perform. Okay? Your first task is to visit the Aetheryte. This massive crystal stands in the middle of the Aetheryte Plaza, not far from the Carline Canopy. As a device that enables instantaneous transportation, the Aetheryte plays a key role in the life of the ever-wandering adventurer. Once you have located the crystal, all you need do is touch its surface. A member of the Wood Whalers will be present to offer further instructions. For your second task, you are to visit the Archers Guild. There is no better place to learn the arts of the bow. Speak with Ethelina, and she will explain the benefits of joining the guild. For your third and final task, I would have you visit the markets at the heart of Old Gridania's commercial district. There you shall find weapons and armor and all the various items that an adventurer might need on his travels. There is, however, more to the markets than buying and selling goods. Speak to Parson Montre and listen well to his counsel. The master merchant can be uncooperative at times, so be sure to offer him one of my famous eel pies. Like so many men, he is much more charitable when his stomach is full. Here, I made a batch not long ago. You have your task, I'm not gonna lie. May Nofika guide your path. Oh, and one more thing. Should you happen to come across any citizens in need, don't be afraid to proffer a helping hand. I'm certain they will be pleased to meet an adventurer in whom they can confide their woes. Granted, the work they offer is unlikely to be of realm-shattering importance, but prove your worth and build a reputation, and in time, folk will be more inclined to entrust you with matters of moment.
I also suggest that you lend an ear to the Smith here in the canopy. The Smiths are trusted representatives of the Adventurers Guild and are an invaluable source of advice for neophyte heroes seeking to attain greatness. Noobs. Frickin' noobs. Hello. Alright. So, it's going to be kind of a whirlwind of events. Menu items. There's a bunch of different items or things, but some of it's locked behind other things. Sanctuaries. Oh. Rested XP. And navigation. Map markers will have quests that you have available. That's quests you can pick up, and these are quests that you don't have access to yet because of level requirements or restrictions that you have not unlocked with the blue quest, which we'll go over that icon later. And sprint makes you run faster for 15 seconds or something like that. Newly come to Gridania, are you? In search of fame and fortune, perhaps? If you have confidence in your abilities, I urge you to speak with Chancellor of the God's Quiver. You can find him standing vigil before the Archers Guild. The creatures of the Twelves would have been behaving most unnaturally of late, and it has fallen to the God's Quiver to pacify them. Alas, they are sorely undermanned. For this reason, they seek able adventurers to supplement their ranks. I am certain that your offer of aid would be well received. Cool. Oh, someone's playing music. Swag. Aetherite is like the teleportation mechanics, fast travel kind of thing. Costs a little bit of money, but it's much faster. Greetings, adventurer. I see you are faithfully following Mother Mione's instructions. Allow me to offer you a bit of instruction myself. I am Nissia of the Wood Whalers. I know a thing or two about Aetherite. Yes, that big crystal right there. Aetherites are devices that tap into ethereal energies and are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Return and teleport, the most common transportation spells, make direct use of the Aetherites and their connection to the flow of Aether. And as these devices are found in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer worthy of the name will wish to seek out and attune himself to each one. Truly few things in this world are so useful to an intrepid explorer. But you need not locate them all at once. Before rushing out into the wilds, I suggest you start with the Aetherites found here in Gridania. Should you wish to learn more about the Aetherite or transportation magic, I'm here to answer your questions. Nope, got no questions, bro. You attune with the Aetherite, you are now able to use the return spell. Yee. Making progress. So we're going to set this as a free destination because we're going to be teleporting here a lot. So there is not another thing here, but we're going to go ahead and pick up these quests before we head to the, Archer's Guild. Ah, an adventurer, precisely what we needed. Not a moment ago, we dispatched our newest recruit, Archer, to inspect Miketo's amphitheater. Regrettably, the young Hyer has more spirit than sense, and he charged off without his tools. Suffice it to say, he won't be getting any work done. Would you be so kind as to deliver them to him? Wonderful. Seek out Luhelic and the Acorn Archer behind the atrium. He should have Archer's tools. So each city has different guilds, basically. Archer's Guild, Lancer's Guild, and Conjurer's Guild are located in Gridania. I know all about adventurers. You'll do anything for a reward, won't you? Well then, I want you to make Anili laugh. She's no good with strangers, so first you should introduce yourself politely with a bow. And this is where it introduces emotes. There's an entire panel based on it, but normally if you just look at the quest, it will tell you to greet with a bow. Hi. That was awkward. That seemed to work, but she still looks sad. Try sharing the joy in your heart with her. That'll prove just how nice you are. What's joy? You're odd. I think she's starting to like you. Good. Now that you've broken the ice, I bet that if you surprise her and just start dancing, she'll laugh her head off. Let's do it. Ha 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 ha, you're a really good dancer, mister. That looks like fun. Maybe I should try it sometime. Give me my money, boy. Thank you. You're pretty good at this. I nearly lost her father 5 years ago during all the fighting. She hasn't laughed much since then. So I wanted to. I mean, we're all worried, but a lot of the younglings have been following me around lately, and you wouldn't understand. Anyway, thanks for the help. 100 gil in the pocket, bro. 100 bones. Your dealie sent you? Give me a moment. Here they are, still fresh and unused as the day got him. Doubt he's even realized he left the bloody things behind. First day, and he forgets his tools. Daft Sod needs to kick up the... That's my mumble. It was not good. This is the Twin Adders Grand Company Hall. Ooh, that guy's got drip. Light Mage. Oh, it's a girl. Boom, that looks fire. Oh, look, we got us a Cloud or a Squall Leonheart. Noise. And the Gunbreaker Revolver. What's up? I can't wait to get one. Can't wait to unlock Gunbreaker later on. That's gonna be so cool. Heard it's a little complex, but doable. I like tanking. I honestly like both of the classes that you can start with. If you press C and look at your classes / jobs, it tells you all the jobs in the game. So Gladiator becomes Paladin, Marauder becomes Warrior. Gladiator is healing tank, kind of. Warrior is like unkillable. Dark Knight, you unlock in Heavensward. Gunbreaker was Shadowbringers. But I'm very excited to play those classes. Honestly, they all look so good and so cool. There's only a few that I'm really not like gonna go out of my way to play, but I will eventually, hopefully, level all of them up. And so if you look on the map, you see the logo here. If you get all these in one city, you will actually be able to use the Ethernet network to teleport out of the city. Which is really good. It doesn't show you right now, but so like this area only has these two, but Old Gridania has these, so we're gonna pick those up here in a second. But before we move north, we're gonna pick up these quests and turn this one in, and he's gonna tell us to go kill something. Bernadette sent you to me. Well, inexperienced or not, if you wish to prove your worth to the people of Gridania, you are right to come. You do wish to prove yourself, do you not? Duh, bro. I don't care about that. Chancellor Loop. Ordinarily, the forest fungars that inhabit the central shroud are not more than a nuisance. However, we have received reports that vast clouds of the creature's spores have rendered parts of the 12's wood impassable and ruined crops beside. We periodically cull the fungar population in order to prevent such occurrences, but the creatures have taken to spawning out of season, making it ever more difficult to keep their numbers in check. Though this is indeed a troubling development, the God's Quiver has more pressing concerns and can ill afford to waste time fighting fungars. If you wish to prove yourself, go to the Central Shroud and exterminate 6 of the pests. Use caution and approach them one at a time, lest your adventuring career be cut disappointingly short. And then if you saw that a person a second ago was a Dragoon in their armor. And that's a bard for sure. That's a sick outfit. Augmented Ironworks. I think that's level 50 gear you get from like raids or dungeons, or maybe from seals or something. But it looks good. Hail, adventurer, might you have a moment? I am in need of a trustworthy soul to deliver a missive to Parnell. You can find her in the shaded bower in the midst of the markets. Why would I not simply go and speak with her myself? Well, as I am sure you have observed, Redanians have a tendency to be rather, in person they can be, well, a little on the prickly side. The matter is not urgent. Simply hand over the missive the next time you find yourself in the markets, please, as a favor from one adventurer to another. I can do that. Greetings, friend. You have found your way to the Archers Guild. Do you seek to uncover the secrets of our art? Now that I think on it, you have the look of one who has received Mother Mione's gentle instruction. Very well, I shall give you a brief introduction to archery and the Archers Guild. The skills practiced by our archers allow them to gauge an enemy's weaknesses from afar and turn the tide of battle with a single well-placed arrow. Should you join us, you will be taught to do the same. Archery as practiced in Gridania was born of two distinct styles of bowmanship. The first was devised by the longbow sentries of the Elizin, who once ruled the lowlands, while the second belonged to the shortbow hunters of the formerly nomadic Mikote. As you will doubtless be aware, both races ultimately came to call the Twelveswood home. Though the two people began as rivals, they gradually learned to live together in harmony. During this time, they learned from one another, their two schools of archery intermingling to give birth to the art as it is known today. For a time, the bow was used primarily for hunting, but as the hunters vied with one another to prove who was the better shot, there emerged a group of archers whose ultimate goal lay not in the practical pursuit of prey, but in perfection. Thus was the Archers Guild born from the ranks of the Trappers League. It is the way of the guild to promote greatness in archery through friendly competition, and the results of our methods can be seen in the vaunted archers of the God's Quiver, many of whom spent their formative years loosing arrows at the guild's practice butts. I hope this gives you a better idea of who we are and what we do here. Oh ho, did I see the spark of ambition flare within your eyes? If you wish to draw a string with the finest archers in Eorzea, look no further than the Archers Guild. Before you can enlist, however, you must gain the approval of the Guildmaster. Once you are ready to proceed, speak with me again, and we can begin seeing about your enrollment. Sir, yes, sir. Oh, wait, I gotta talk to her again. So, are you resolved to join the Archers Guild? Of course I am. The look in your eye bespeaks your determination. It would be my pleasure to refer you to Guildmaster Lucian. Lest you worry unduly, Lucian is an affable and kind-hearted woman. Even those not of the guild have been known to seek her counsel on various matters, and ever have they been given fair hearing. Lucian awaits you in the training area yonder. Present yourself before her and impress upon her your desire to join the guild. Will do, Chief, will do. Hello? Guildmaster? Guildmaster? Greetings, adventurer. I'm told you wish to join our ranks. I am Lucian, the master of the Archers Guild, and I bid you welcome. Our doors are open to all who have the will to learn. Allow me to explain the basics of our art and offer you a foretaste of that which we teach the members of our guild. The bow's greatest advantage is its range. Unlike those arms used in other disciplines of war, it allows one to strike at the enemy from afar. Though the bow may not boast the destructive force of a sword or spear, its myriad strategic applications more than compensate for this shortcoming. An experienced archer can immobilize an enemy by striking a leg or sap his strength with a poisoned arrow. Rise to become a virtuoso of archery, and a veritable deluge of death will be yours to rain down upon your foes. By fighting from a distance, we can better assess the battlefield, and thereby determine the most advantageous course of action. This is of paramount import, as our role in battle is to exploit the enemy's weakness. With the requisite placement and timing, but a single arrow may serve to turn the tide. To this end, the guild seeks to instill a discerning eye within its members, that they might learn to strike at vulnerabilities swiftly and surely. Now, any halfway can bend the bow, but it is no simple undertaking to become a skilled archer. You must be prepared for a long and arduous journey. Are you resolved to complete that journey? Yes. Of course. Very well. Now, before proceeding any further, I must needs gauge your innate aptitude for archery. To this end, I hereby assign you the following trial. Slay the squirrels, ladybugs, and fogwars that roam just beyond the city gates. 3 of each should suffice. In so doing, you will prove your fitness to join the Archers Guild. Report back to me when the task is accomplished. I doubt that it will trouble you unduly. Ote, 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 ote. Now we are off to the markets. This game is just beautiful. I very much enjoy it. This feels very polished. Must be a lot of people in the markets. Greetings, sir. Might you be looking to secure the services of a retainer? Not yet, but someday. What's this? A missive from Phoebus, you say? Whatever could it be about? Let me see now. She wants to know about the available stock of potions at the market. Hardly a matter that warrants a letter, much less the hiring of a courier. Why could she not ask the question in person? Sigh. I sense that adventurers from beyond our borders find Gridanians somewhat difficult to deal with. Are we truly so devoid of warmth if we mistrust outsiders? Is it only because so many of them have brought chaos to the Twelves? And such sins as theirs are not soon forgotten. Yet, I suppose we might endeavor to be a little less bold. Awesome entree. Oh, look at this dope mustache. By what right does a fledgling adventurer presume to address Parsimmontre, master of the markets? You think you can stroll in here, bold as you please, and demand my hard-earned knowledge? Ha! A merchant is not for naught, especially when dealing with would-be heroes. If, on the other hand, you had some tasty morsel to curry my favor, then I might reconsider your request. Come now, this whole encounter reeks of Mioni's handiwork, and more specifically her baking. Don't look so surprised, son. I smell that ill pie of yours a mile away. Hand it over. But I wanted some, Dad. Oh yeah, drip. That flaky crust, just divine. Very well, I am a man of my word. Pay close attention, for I shall only explain this once. The aspiring adventurer need look no further than the rosewood and ebony stalls. Both are but a short stroll from where we stand. If you mean to do battle, you'd best be prepared with a quality set of weapons and armor. Such goods are the province of the rosewood stalls, directly south of here. You will be pleased to learn that the merchants of Gridania are exceedingly particular when it comes to craftsmanship, so you needn't fear defective straps and the like. If it is potions and paraphernalia you seek, head north to the ebony stalls. The shelves there are lavishly stocked by widely traveled Uldan merchants, and I may truly say that I have seen things amongst their myriad wares that I scarce knew existed. Do you follow me thus far? The first step in any purchase is to select the stalls that meet your needs. Then you may concern yourself with price and profit. There is little more that I can teach you with mere words. Go peruse the stalls and see for yourself what wares they offer. There is no substitute for first-hand experience after all, and I'm weary of talking, unless you have another eel pie. Man, he's got an attitude problem. Oh. I take it my previous explanation did not suffice to sate your curiosity. Very well, if you wish to know more of the markets, I shall give you a practical education free of charge. As a master of the markets, I entertain many requests, this order from the whalers, for example, but I delegate their fulfillment to my hirelings, that I might tend to such tasks as I alone am capable of performing. For your personal betterment, I shall delegate the fulfillment of this particular request to you. I bid you search the stalls for a bone spearhead, a pot of beeswax oil, and a length of brambleweed rope, and deliver them to Singlid of the Lancers Guild. There is much and more to be found in these stalls if you have the dedication to seek it and the coin to procure it. However, as my representative, you need only offer my name as payment. None will deny me. In fact, many will be all too eager to part with their wares, so numerous are the debts I am owed. A fine proposition, is it not? I am spared a simple task, and you gain priceless mercantile experience. Why I should rightly charge you for such an opportunity. But worry not, I am a man of my word, and the terms will stand. Deliver the goods to Seingled, and she may even see fit to reward you. She better reward me, bruh. I don't work for free, dog. Welcome, welcome. At the behest of Guildmaster Parsimante, you say, to what do we owe the pleasure of your company today, my lord? May I take this opportunity to say that it is an honor and privilege to serve you. But you must have your beeswax oil without delay. Yes, yes. Feel free to take as much as you require, and you will of course inform Master Parsimante that I was only too happy to accommodate his needs, yes? I guess. Sorry, mate, we ain't open yet. Oh, want a Parsimante? Well, and what was it you said you wanted? A bone spearhead? Here she is. Take it and tell that bastard we're square. Probably not. What is that? What is that? Look at that earring. That's just dope. Oh, that must be the pre-order earring. Like bonus XP up to level 80. Someday I'll get one, maybe. You got discerning eyes, sir. The craftsmanship truly something, ain't it? Perfect for securing any manner of parsimony. Gods, if I never hear that bloody name again, it'll be too soon. And there I was, thinking I might make a guild today. Here, take the damn brambleweed rope and bugger off. Okie dokie, I had a duty. Sheesh. Dun 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 dun. Ethernet shard. You now have Ethernet access to the Lancers Guild. Appreciate you, boy. What business have you with me, adventurer? You come upon the bidding of Master Parsimante. Oh yeah. Wish I knew how to actually say that guy's name. So soon, I am impressed. I placed my order only a short time ago, yet here are all the items I requested. Truly, Master Parsimante is every bit as resourceful as they say. You are fortunate to work under such a man. You would do well to mold yourself in his image if you have any aspirations as a merchant. I don't. Try to kill things. Boys lot. Fresh-faced adventurer, the very manner of person I had wished to meet. The Lancers Guild is looking for someone to track down and exterminate half a dozen squirrels. The infernal pests have been squeezing in under our floorboards every eve for the past several moons and gnawing away at the support pillars. They have yet to inflict any serious structural damage, thank the builder, but I hesitate to bring such a trifling matter before the wood builders of the God's Quiver. Hence my delight at your timely arrival. Why, an adventurer who cannot dispatch such woodland nuisances is not worthy of the name, not here in Gridania at any rate. And you know what becomes of incapable adventurers, but perhaps it is best you do not. The squirrels of which I spoke can be found in the central shroud. Return to me once you have disposed of them, assuming the task is not beyond you. For your sake, I sincerely hope it is not. Wow, these people are awesome. Just awesome. Ruthie! That's funny. Oh, we already attuned here, so let us relocate down here, and then we'll hit here, and then we'll hit here, and here. And that will be all of them, and we'll pick up all these quests along the way. Because we just knock them out, clear the board, and then boom. What does this do? He's a ninja. Look at those weapons, dang. Pretty cool. I don't really like that hat though. It's kind of like... But what do I know? What do I know? Nothing. Nothing at all. This person's crafting. Oh, looky here. Look at this guy. Oh, wow. That's a cool spear. Oh, level 90 Dragoon. Sky Strider. Wow, that's the Azure Dragoon. Oh my god. That's a cool title.
Okay, Lost Lumberjack. What? I'm terribly busy right now and would thank you not to bother me. I'm a carpenter of the prestigious oak atrium and I have repairs too. Yeah, bro, you can't do anything. Yes. Where did I put my? Oh gods, I take it you're from the guild too then. What's that? Dale sent you with my tools? Yes, I was actually just about to go and this is so embarrassing. My apologies. It's just I've been so focused on the task at hand. You know, it's a miracle this amphitheater even survived the calamity. It was the Carpenter Guild that saved it, moving it piece by piece and rebuilding it. When I saw what they had done for Gridania, I knew what I wanted to be. But gods, when they told me my first task was to come here anyway. Thank you for bringing me my tools. You're new to the Oak Atrium too, right? Well, let's both work hard for the good of the guild, eh? Oh, and may the elementals watch over you and keep you safe. You better believe it. You there, adventurer, could you deliver a message for me? My superior Millicent is stationed outside Atelier Finil. She's doubtless busy, but I'm past due to be relieved. Long past due, truth be told. However, I can't simply abandon my post. Speak to her for me, would you? But choose your words wisely. She has a bit of a temper. Yeah, that's cool. Thanks for sending me, bro. Greetings, traveler. Come to see Mikato's famed amphitheater, have you? I'm a Stain, caretaker of this fine centerpiece of Gridanian culture, and I fear I must needs trouble you for your assistance. You see, it is not only well-meaning men like yourself who are drawn to this place. The sylphs often visit in the dead of night, long after our citizens have gone to bed. We have no particular objection to their presence, and they seem grateful for the accommodation, so much so, in fact, that last night they left us a token of their appreciation in the forms of vegetables. A lot of vegetables. Their generosity is more than welcome, of course, but the sheer quantity of the things make gathering them all something of a chore, and it's not as if I don't have enough to do already. In short, I'd be most grateful for any help you could give me. Aha, this is one of those quests. It's not hard. You just walk up to it, right click it, boom. Okay, sorry, I was messing around. Trying to get a thumbnail. Okay, so I'm gonna end the first episode here. We'll pick up right after here shortly. Um, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully, you'll tune in for more. If you have any comments or concerns, leave a message. Let me know. Um, I am generally also streaming on Twitch. You can find me at twitch.com/I'm not gonna lie, just like how my name is spelled here. IMNOTGUNNALYE. I'll also leave a link on the description. Um, thanks. Let me know your tips or advice. And I'm gonna do my best to keep things clear and concise. Thanks again. See you next time.